Good afternoon and welcome to the September 15th, 2025 Board of Condemnation and Blight meeting. I'm Pat Mahoney, Building Department, here with
St. Clair Health Department.
John Cronin, Fire Marshal.
Please identify yourselves. Who's on the line with us?
Hi, this is Leonard Brayman from the law firm of Wassi Rosen for 2119 Post Road LLC, and with me is the principal, Dr. James Weiss.
I'm here.
All right. Thank you. So we're going to call to order. Can I get an approval of the meeting minutes from last month?
To approve minutes?
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Not opposed? None having, we approve the meetings, all right? So I'd like to maybe make a motion. We can go right ahead to
Suspend the usual order of business and go to those.
Suspend the usual and then go to those on the line so we can get them off.
Sure, so that would be the
2119 Post Road?
Yep.
All right, so
So for discussion purposes, I'll make a motion that the property 2119 Post Road meets the criteria for blight.
and I second.
Okay, so now for discussion.
Okay, so go ahead, on the line,
Attorney Brayman.
Attorney Brayman, go ahead.
Yeah. So thank you, members of the board. So we submitted into the record through Dr. Cleary the basically update and corrective action plan that we're implementing. We recognize that there is obviously problem with the east wall. What happened was, as you may know, in December 2024, there was a sudden, unexpected partial collapse of that wall. The remaining walls, we have learned from an engineer, are intact and sound, but an insurance company that insured the building originally was positive, was encouraging about paying a claim promptly for the damage to the wall and the collapse of the wall so that it could have been repaired immediately. The insurer subsequently delayed and then ultimately denied our claim, and we're in a dispute currently with the insurer about that. Notwithstanding that, Dr. Weiss understands his responsibility to repair the wall. So as I said, he's obtained an engineer report from Atlantic Consulting. He's working with his partners who own the building with him and with Chase Bank, I believe, to refinance the building in order to fund the wall repair, which is going to be expensive. And he has a contractor that is ready, willing, and able to do the work when funding is obtained. The contractor also needed a report from an engineer about the condition of the remainder of the building and the wall that was damaged, so we obtained that for the contractor. There's no exact date yet for the commencement of the repair work, but we wanted to start it as soon as possible. Being realistic with having to get the refinance closed, we're looking at the next 3 to 4 months.
Okay. And we have a copy of that engineer's report already done, sir?
You don't have a copy of the engineer report. We didn't submit that for the record. I just submitted my email to Mr. Cleary.
Okay.
And I believe I shared the email with you guys, and so, the other members of the board are up to date on that summary that you provided. It just comes down to, does the property currently meet the criteria for blight?
I feel it does.
And I would have to agree with that. So unless you have to call for any other discussion.
Any further discussion? No? Not me, then I make a motion that we move.
We already have a motion.
Oh, second.
It's just call for the vote.
I'll call for a vote to move the citation.
Not citation, just to declare it
blight. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, so it is declared blight.
So Attorney Brayman, what we'll do is within a few weeks you'll get a letter that just basically summarizes that the property has been declared blighted. That letter will contain a 30-day time period for compliance. As long as you provide regular updates on status, things like here's an engineer's report, here's an application for a building permit, here's that kind of activity that you're working towards in good faith towards resolving the issue, there'd be no reason for it to move to a citation, which is a fine, as long as there's steady progress.
Thank you.
Understood, thank you.
All right, so yeah, we look forward to updates. Just keep us posted as to where we are. You know, we're close to financing, we have contractors. If you could also upload a copy of the engineer's report for myself and building, so I can kind of just go over that and just be assured that the remainder 3 sides of the building are intact.
Very good. We will do so.
All right. Well, any further discussion or any questions we can answer?
Not at this time. We'll certainly reach out if we have questions.
Okay. Well,
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. I'd like to make a motion to
No,
report.
just resume the
Resume? Okay. So let's see. Any communications?
None?
All right. Any old business?
None?
New business?
We have none?
All right. So let's go to our, we can do 92 Grassmere and 280 Tuckahoe. Have we had any?
So we submitted, as you may recall, they asked for an adjustment to the agreement. We declined to make any changes to the agreement related to the fines. That's been submitted back to the attorney for the owner, and that's where it stands right now. They have not agreed. They have not asked for the town attorney to go before the Board of Selectmen to determine if they will agree to that arrangement. So that's where it stands right now. I will ask that the other members of the board within the next month go out to 92 Grassmere. There's now, somebody smashed a window, and there's also several other panes that have fallen out. There's a hole that is formed in the roof on the rear, right on the ridge line, or not the ridge line, but one down from that, where there's a full turn in the roof. And I think there's more up top. That it appears that there might be additional holes up there, that the shingles have just worn off and it's down to just wood, and I think some of the openings there.
Sure.
But just, and that potentially we send it, if you agree, we send a notice of hearing to redeclare the property blighted, because it's just, he did go out and close the window. I talked to the owner, he did go out and close the window upstairs, but shortly after, there's a smashed window on the first floor. So the window's wide open.
Okay.
And there's also a dead tree, which falls under unfit structures, that's, about 20 feet high on the seaside of the house.
So we're gonna make another visit to that one, and Tuckahoe stands. All right.
No change there.
20 Morehouse, he still remains. There is that vehicle is still there. The occupant said they are trying to get it registered, so I would say we just keep that on.
Okay.
741 Old Stratfield,
That changed hands, so the owner occupant that was there passed away. Probate has transferred ownership. I spoke to the gentleman, he's there clearing it out and clearing everything out of the yard. The vehicles that were the nature of the complaint are gone. There's still a lot of debris in the front yard that they said they would be done today. I would hold it over one more month just to verify.
Okay.
They're trying to sell the house and they're moving very fast.
Okay.
Trying to,
So we'll hold that over and revisit it. 57 Rockridge, I believe they were.
Yeah, 57 Rockridge up by Black Rock. They did reduce the number of vehicles there by 2 additional vehicles. So there's 1 vehicle on a trailer that I've been told is going to go back to Texas. There are still, 1 boat on a trailer and 2 extra trailers there. And so that's, I think we talked about having you guys go up and take a look at it to determine, is it at a point where we can take it off where it doesn't really, because I think they've reduced the amount of stuff down to a reasonable amount.
And that's how I felt.
Other than the 2 trailers.
With the trailer, I mean, I think we're at a point where they did enough. I think we can take it off. I don't know how you guys feel.
Are the trailers registered?
I doubt it. I've never looked at them. They've been sitting in that yard for years, But
they did take care of the vehicle. They got the other one on the trailer, taking it out of there. So, anybody have any opinions on?
Are you making a motion?
I'm gonna make a motion that we remove it.
That's compliant? Yep.
Compliant, is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor?
Favor.
Opposed? All right, so we're gonna remove. 125 Stella Lane, I've been out there a couple times, Stance has gone out there, the cars are proven to be registered and operational, he is driving them.
He drove them both for me, so I've seen both cars move, and both cars are currently registered,
So
so.
do we somebody wanna make a motion to take?
I'll make a motion to remove.
My
125
second,
Stella
remove
for compliance.
125 Stella, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, so we're gonna take that off. 222 Stilton, they are in progress, working on their demo permits. I did go out there, for the temp service. So I say we still keep it on, but they are working towards, knocking that building down and starting. Okay, 454 Verna Hill, I did speak with the owner. He says he, still needs a couple more weeks. He's having a little issues getting siding. I am gonna contact him and let him know that if this is not completed in the next 30 days, we are gonna go for citation.
Okay.
All right, any new business? Let's see, 45 Helen Street hearing, that we have been working with the owners.
Yeah, so there's a new owner there. Upon hearing of the issues, getting the letter, she contacted us, explained the issues. She's taken care of both of them, which was the doors were missing a lock.
Yep.
And so she put those on, and then, the siding was missing on either side of these back sliding glass doors. They put painted plywood up there and have covered up the tie deck that's there.
So make a motion that does not,
I'll make a motion that, well, it's, yeah.
uh,
Well, yeah, I'll make a motion that 45 Helen has complied with our requests to make corrections and is no longer
okay.
criteria for blight.
Second.
All right, on favor, aye? Opposed. Post Road we did, 41 Pepper Bush Lane.
I've spoken with the attorney a couple times. He's, the only issue there is the
one vehicle.
inoperable vehicle. He was looking for, he couldn't find the title, but I made him aware that it's over 20 years. It can, you know,
Go
need it.
without,
And
right.
so I've connected him with gave him contact information for fire training center there. They said they were willing to accept the car.
Okay,
Thanks to your suggestion.
so,
So it's still sitting there, the car's still sitting there, so I guess we keep it on. Yeah.
okay, all right, new complaints, 406 Zost.
Met with the occupant there, so the complaint alleged, unkept yard and grass, that's not a blight violation, and an inoperative car. The owner did say the car is inoperative, it's been sitting there a couple of years. So with same thing, we're trying to get, see if they're willing to donate it to somewhere or donate it to the fire training center. And so I emailed George Gamola, our Assistant Chief Gamola, and to see if he's interested and if there's some way to get it down there. If not, Mark Barnhart said he can work with them on connecting with a donation. But while we were out there, there was and I don't know if did I copy you guys on this, he brought me to my attention a structure under the ground that's hollow.
That's, that
And the
septic or.
the cover cracked in, and so I think it's a septic system component.
Yeah.
It's 3
Yeah, I
foot
think
wide,
their help
and
was gonna,
it's kind of long there. So I let the chiefs know of the hazard,
we'll have to be filled.
and we're hoping that Mark Barnhart's single-family rehab program can cover the costs of that for homeowners. So Mark said he would reach out to him, social services was gonna reach out to him and try to assist him in resolving those things.
Good.
They have a middle school and high school kids that mow lawns, a connection, so they might be able to help him out with that, but we don't want to send him until the hole's filled.
No, all right, 80 Longfellow.
So 80 Longfellow was a complaint about excessive debris and garbage in the front yard and the dumpster. It is resolved. In my opinion, I have a picture from today. This is the front yard. There used to be
Well, there was
used to be a
everything,
dumpster there,
yeah.
garbage spilling
Okay,
out, and all stuff on the lawn. They cleaned it all up, the front yard looks great.
Okay, fine.
So I don't think we need to proceed on that, I think they're compliant.
109 Longview.
So we sent a notice of complaint letter to them, and there has been no action. And so, if the board feels, I feel it meets the criteria for blight. You have a bunch of old sink and dishwasher and other items sitting along the driveway.
Okay.
So, if everybody's okay with it, we'll send a notice of hearing for next month, since they didn't respond to
Good.
the nice letter.
Okay, so send the notice. All right, any further? Somebody want to
I have none.
motion to adjourn?
Take a motion.
Second? All right, this meeting's adjourned at 2:16 PM. Thank you.